Welcome back to Trucking California with Velox 18. We are here in, near Conway, Arkansas, just past Little Rock. And we got loaded last night over in Covington, Tennessee, north of Memphis. And this is as far as we got. We didn't get very far. It's time change, first day of the time change, and it always kicks my butt. It always feels like we move the clocks back an hour, and all of a sudden it gets dark at 5:30, 6 o'clock, and I feel like I moved the clock 3 hours back. Like I just, all of a sudden it's like, whoa, I'm tired. It's like, what time is it? Oh, it's like 5:30 p.m. And you're like, why do I feel like it's midnight? What the crap? Anyway, so that's what, I just pulled it over right here. I want to make it 50 more miles and get closer to Fort Smith, Arkansas. Kind of get almost halfway between Little Rock and Fort Smith. There's a little truck stop over there, Flying J. And well, I didn't make it. I just decided, you know what? This looks good right here. So we've been parked here for a while, took a nap, took a sleep, and now we're gonna get back on the road and we're gonna start heading west back towards Las Vegas. We're gonna roll down the road, you guys roll the music, and then we'll roll together. We gotta roll it together today. Always together, forever. I don't know. All right, roll the music. Running through Oklahoma, and well, the last Love's that I saw, I thought it was a Love's truck stop, but it was a Love's country store. So I got off the highway and then it said big old Love sign, said no 18-wheelers. I was like, all right, so we're not going there. But I wanted to stop. Now I see that this is the Love's I was thinking of, because I want to stop and get some lunch because I'm hungry. I was gonna stop at a Pilot back there that had a Wendy's inside, but I passed it. I passed it on accident, and part of that is because I was kind of in shock a little bit. Not in shock, but just feeling a little dumb. I know you guys have told me I'm not dumb, right? Whenever I call myself dumb, some of you nicer folks, oh, you're not dumb, Nick. You're not dumb. Don't call yourself dumb. All right, this time I really did it. Okay. So this load's 42,300 pounds. I've ran those loads a lot. Not a big deal. I slid my fifth wheel forward, so I'm using the steer tires, you know, at like 11,000, maybe even close to 12,000. And so I roll into Oklahoma, and they want me to pull across the scale. So I go across the scale, and I'm thinking, man, maybe my steers are a little over, you know? Maybe I'm a little over on my steers. Maybe I slid it too far forward. So I pull in, they pull me around, tell me to bring in my paperwork. So I bring in all my paperwork. Guys, I'm like so over on the trailer tandems. So I had slid them back up, you know, kind of to where I slide them for California. You know, way up, tucked up under the trailer. Well, the way that these guys loaded this trailer is different. Basically, they put all the weight in the back. That's all I'm trying to say. Instead of putting the weight in the nose, they put the weight in the back, because that's the only way that they can make the discrepancy between my my trailer tandems and my drives as bad as it was. But yeah, so I got a citation. And had to slide my tandems a lot, actually. So I'm cruising with my tandems slid non-California legal, which is fine because I'm not in California, right? So not a big deal. But yeah, got myself a little citation for that. So pretty dumb. I should have gone and scaled it. I was planning to go and scale it until it came out you know, way lighter than what was on the rate confirmation. So I decided, oh, I don't even need to scale that. I've ran that like 100 times in California. I know exactly where to put my stuff. So those of you who aren't truckers who watch this channel, basically you can slide your fifth wheel forward and backward to adjust the weight from your steer tires and your drive axles. So I have one steer axle, 2 drive axles, and then 2 trailer tandem axles. And you can have 12,000 on your steer axle, weight-wise, sitting on it, and that's including the weight of the truck. That's total weight. And then you can have 34 on a set of tandems. So I have the drive set. You can have 34 on both of those axles, which each have 4 tires. So you got 8 tires there, 2 axles, and you can have 34,000 pounds on both your drive axles and your trailer tandem axles. And then your trailer tandem axles, you can actually slide back and forth to move weight from your trailer axles to your drive axles, and then you can slide your 5th wheel forward to move weight from your drive axles to your steer axles. So you can kind of balance your weight out evenly, but it really depends on how they load your trailer. And so I didn't double check. I should have. It would have saved me a ticket over there, a citation in Oklahoma, to just go to a scale, realize that they had loaded it like that. California is really the only state that I believe, and I actually don't know that for sure. There may be other states, maybe in the Northeast, probably the same way, where you can't have your trailer tandem slid too far back. But out here in the great wide open, typically you can run with your tandem slid pretty far back. So I had to slide mine pretty far back. If I was in California, I would have had to have them rework the load. So I was only 78,500 pounds, but I was so significantly over on my trailer tandems that I wouldn't be able to slide. Like, I had to slide past the point of California law, and I would have had to, anyway. So, yeah, I went and did that. So, rookie mistake. Like I said, some of you guys are gonna be like, "Oh, don't beat yourself up," and I'm not beating myself up, but it does get old, sharing all of my mistakes with you guys. One of you guys said when I was 25 hours to that appointment earlier this week, one of you guys said I would have come up with a different excuse for the video. I would have come up with a different reason, and ultimately, like, I don't care that much to try to lie to you guys. Like part of this whole channel is that I'm sharing with you guys like what my journey is and how I'm learning, and these mistakes are the learning experiences. What's dumb is there are things that I already know, but I have to learn them through experience. I have to like learn the hard way. Even though you guys have taught me a lot, even though I knew last night, I should scale this thing and slide my tandems around, and then I thought, you know what? No, we're good. 42.3 actually, 42,300 pounds. I can scale that no problem. But anyway, so now we're here at the Loves. I'm gonna go in and get some BK, have it your way, and their hand-breaded chicken sandwiches are actually really good here, and then I'm always a sucker for like a double rodeo cheeseburger, no barbecue sauce, add ketchup and mustard. That's my thing. What else? I've worked at Burger King in high school, so I got a lot of little like custom order things that I like to get. I think that's why most Burger Kings don't like me when I come in, because I'm like, can you put ham and cheese on that chicken sandwich? And they're like, what? Ham? I'm like, yeah, your breakfast ham. Can you put it? Anyway, so I'm going to run in there and make a special order, and then we'll get back on the road and get trucking. I'll probably eat here and take my 30 minutes and just relax a little bit. Like I said, I got a little bit like, not down, but I was just, now I'm thinking about it. I'm like, dang. That this load just went from a $5,000 load down to, $4,700, just like that. Boom, $300 citation, and that should give you an indication of how overweight those trailer axles were. They were significant. All right, that's enough me mumbling and thinking through all this and confessing my sins before you guys. This little steering wheel confessional is closed. I gotta go get some lunch. Look at this truck. I like that I like that paint scheme. Oh, look, it even goes up on the fenders. That thing's bad. That's cool. All right, I'll go ahead and show you guys. So this is how far back I have my tandem slid right now. And this has me at 33.5 on these and 33.4 up there. And I'm at 11.2 or 11.3 up on the steers. So I theoretically could move up, fifth wheel 500 pounds. Then I'd have 1,000 pounds, so I can move this up about a foot. But I still wouldn't get to anywhere close to California legal. I don't know if you guys see this. So 40-foot kingpin to rear axle, California legal with center point of rear axle at this point. The center point of my you know, forward tandem isn't there. So yeah, we're a ways off from being California legal on this one. But we're not going into California, so it don't matter. We're just gonna cruise it like this. Yeah, you gotta swing a little wider. You off track a little bit more, but ain't no thing. Dirty truck, and we got some Burger King. Oh, there goes that truck. Oh, and it's got matching paint scheme on the trailer too. There's little boom trucks in our way. Anyway, I like that truck. It's a cool color scheme. White, like gold, brown, little orange. It's like 4 different colors all in that paint scheme right there. Maybe even a 5th one because the tanks are kind of painted a different color, the same as the frame. So you got a frame color, you got a main color white, then you got a 4-color striping pattern because you've got some little pinstriping in there in between the light brown and the gold and the anyway, I've geeked out over this truck enough. I'm gonna eat some food and get down the road. All right, we made it over here to Cited, Oklahoma. Didn't get as far as I wanted to today, but you know, I don't know. I was just kind of feeling like stopping. I could have made it to Amarillo, but I don't know. That truck stop was pretty packed last time, and the only reason I got a spot on my way eastbound was because I got there at 5 a.m. So guys were already leaving. But this truck stop here in Cited, Oklahoma, plenty big. There's plenty of spots left. It's about what, 5:30, 6 p.m., something like that. So there's plenty of room. I'm back here on Party Row, where I belong, because you know, I'm a one-man party. That's how I roll. No, because I like being away from everybody. Makes it a long walk for the shower, but that's okay because I only got to do that once. And then if I got to use the restroom, we'll worry about that when we get to it. But anyway, this is where we're stopping for the night, and we'll pick it back up in the morning and continue on. I think we'll make it to Flagstaff, or maybe a little past Flagstaff tomorrow. So we'll put in a lot of miles tomorrow, and then we'll finish up on Wednesday morning, getting into Henderson, Nevada. So that is the plan. That is the sunset that you're seeing in the big picture. That is $3.75 per gallon, $3.81 if you're paying with credit here at the Pilot in Cited, Oklahoma. So about $1 cheaper than it is in California. So I don't mind that at all. But yeah, time to wind down for the night. Try and get some video uploaded. I'm having some serious issues out here with internet. With, you know, I'm trying to use this. You see that little thing on that light pole? I believe that's the Wi-Fi signal. Because the closer I got to that, the better the Wi-Fi signal was. Because I wasn't going to park all the way back here in the back if I couldn't get a Wi-Fi signal. So I'm trying to use some Wi-Fi and get some video uploaded, but you never know. I don't know how long this is going to take. So we may be a few days behind on these videos, but I'll put them out eventually. You guys will get to catch up on all the happenings on this trip, and just may be a little slower than usual, but that's okay. But I'll check in with you guys in the morning. Good night, and yeah, sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite. All right, and good morning. It is about 4:45. a.m. We're taking off, man. So we've been parked for 11 hours. But yeah, it's time to get trucking. And my goal is to get about 11 hours down the road and get to Flagstaff. Yeah, that's the plan. So we're leaving Sarah, Oklahoma right now. I was able to get the Wi-Fi to work. Parking next to the little white dome thing seemed to work. The Wi-Fi signal was the strongest in the back corner. All the reserved spots might have had good Wi-Fi also, but you know, I don't want to pay for parking and for Wi-Fi. That's silly. But yeah, man, we're just gonna get down the road. Get on down the road, and we're still stretched out with this whatchamacallit, the tandem slid all the way back. And yeah, just come over here, get back on I-40 and continue heading west, and we'll get to Flagstaff, and then we'll leave ourselves about 4 hours to do tomorrow morning. You know, there was a part of me that wanted to get to Kingman, Arizona tomorrow instead of Flagstaff, Arizona, and only leave myself like an hour and a half Wednesday morning. So I was gonna go a little bit longer yesterday. So I felt a little bit like I didn't get very far yesterday. I was like feeling like I could have done more. You know, I didn't leave over there until whatever time it was. It was like 8:30, something like that, 9 o'clock. I honestly don't remember what time we left yesterday, but it wasn't super early. And you know, from Arkansas, yeah, it was like 8:30. That's right, it was like 8:30. And so I left, you know, about 8:30, and I only drove until about 5:30, maybe even just 5 o'clock. And so I felt like, man, I could have done more, could have driven more. And then I looked at my you know, my log, and I'm like, let's still put in 600 miles, man. We just hammered it down. But yeah, now we're gonna be trying to get over 700 today. But that's okay. I'm cool with that, because I always forget that the time change messes me up. For about 2 weeks, I just feel like an old man. I feel like you know, everything. We only move an hour back, but honestly, it feels like 3 hours to me every year. Every year, I forget that it takes me 2 weeks to adjust. Like come 6 o'clock at night, I'm ready to go to bed, man. I'm like, dude, it's time. The sun went down. I'm ready to go to bed. And so it takes me a few weeks before I can, you know, get past that. But anyway, that's why we parked it yesterday at 5:30 or whatever time it was, and now we're hitting the road at 4:45 today. I wanted to actually leave a little earlier, but then I stayed up a little later than I wanted to, because I got that video to upload. So instead of going to bed, you know, like at 9 or 9:30 or even 10, I ended up staying up to like 10:30. And I really wanted to get 6 hours of sleep, so I set my alarm for 4:30. So 6 hours is kind of a magic number for me. I can do 6 hours pretty much every day, and it doesn't like, it won't affect me. Once I start getting 5 hours, then like on the second and third day of 5 hours of sleep, I start feeling the effects. I need to have like a catch-up day where I get more than that. So anyway, gosh, I'm telling you guys, when I don't have anything else to talk about, I'll give you guys the sleep report. That's so boring. All right, we gotta just get down the road. Shut up about sleep reports. Oh man. All right. I'll catch up with you guys when something actually exciting happens and we're not just talking about sleep habits.
I really need to learn how to shut my mouth. Well, I guess I asked for something exciting to happen.
All right, we just got a stinking stop engine immediately light, the red stop sign of death. And I don't really know why. Temperature was normal. Everything looked and seemed normal. So now I'm here in New Mexico on the side of the road